It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Whenever I think Kevin Hart, I always think, oh, no, he wasn't ready. Anyway, I can't wait to see that show. But listen, a saying once said that if you look good, you feel good, and you do good. And it is indeed the clothes that we wear most frequently that get worn out hard and fast. But obviously, never ever regret buying your sports apparel, because it gets you to the gym, it keeps you healthy. And fortunately today, LG and OMO Auto Liquid are switching us on to how to take care of our sports apparel. And joining us to tell us a bit more about that is, of course, our fashion director, Alexis Shafay-May. How are you? We're looking very, very sports-like today, I must say.
Very sporty today.
Yeah. So listen, before we even get to talking about the wash care labels, which are, of course, a very, very important part of taking care of your fabrics, what are some of your top tips on how we actually go about... let's talk about first the current trends in sportswear.
So I think, you know, we talk about trends, but really, like, when it comes to sportswear, activewear, your gym clothes...
So many different names.
It's all, call it what you want. It's all about, you know, functionality. And there have been such incredible innovations in fabrics in the past few years.
All right.
So you're seeing, you know, incredible new lycra blends that have, you know, multiple waist stretches. You're seeing more breathable fabrics.
Yes.
You see these mesh kind of fabric blends that now have these tiny little holes that allows your clothing to breathe. So on top of just, you know, your color and your print trends, which of course they are season to season as they are in all fields of fashion, we're seeing just a lot of innovation in the fabrics, and it's the fabrics then actually that become the trends.
Yeah.
You know, for ladies wear, we're seeing, you know, lots of layering. It's the longer tops over the crop top. This is just to allow, you know, the breathable, you know, so the air can move through your body when you're training. Seeing, you know, great nylon jackets. Guys, you don't see quite as many trends as the ladies do.
Hey, no, listen, it all depends, because I'm one of those dudes, I like looking good when I go to the gym, because it makes me feel good as well.
But you're looking good this morning. It's that long compression tight under the shorts, which all the guys are wearing, with the looser fits, you know, kind of vests, which again is about breathability, about functionality. You need to be able to move in what you're wearing.
Exactly, and be comfortable in that as well. And so when it comes to all these complicated fabrics, there's so many different names when it comes to them as well. How do we begin to take care of them then?
Well, really, when it comes to activewear, it's just that. You need to be able to move. So you need to be able to bend, to stretch, to run, you know, whatever you need to do. And it needs to be, your fabric needs to be able to take maximum stretch without ripping. So you see a very high count of lycra or spandex, which allows all that stretch. And it's mixed with, you know, other man-made synthetics such as merrill or polyester, which are going to allow, you know, your motion of movement and your breathability. And then we're also seeing some really durable, also very breathable nylons. Again, I mean, it's like this jacket here has got the little holes in it, so it's very breathable. And these are great for, you know, your tops and jackets.
Yes.
You're seeing more, you know, in your bottoms, that would be where you'd have your high lycra count. And, you know, really, I think, you know, when it comes to those active fabrics, again, you know, they are a little bit more expensive, so you need to kind of, you know, be careful how you wash them.
Very careful with
Generally, you'll find that most, you know, active fabrics, they like to be washed at like about 30 degrees and a quick cycle, at least 2, you know, rinses. But I always say just check the label, you know, which is inside the garment, because sometimes they will have a variation on a temperature or cycle setting. And, you know, using a liquid detergent is much better, because you're not going to get the powder residue which tends to stick onto your, you know, your lycra, you know, blends. And you can also kind of dab it on a stain before you wash it.
That's true.
So then you're going to have, you know, a great wash.
Yeah, because of course you're handling sometimes very heavy equipment that could, you know, scuff your clothes and leave a mark.
No, absolutely. I mean, these modern fabrics are so lightweight and so breathable that it does make them a little bit more sensitive. And really, ultimately, you know, like I say, you do invest in them. So wash for wash, it needs to be worth it.
And that's why it's so important that when you are taking care of them, when you are washing them, you have that, you know, specific sports wash cycle that you use.
Yes. So LG, they do have a specific sports wash cycle, which is incredible, because you're washing your activewear a lot. You know, maybe it's a couple times a week, you know, maybe for yourself it's every day. So really, you need it to be as painless as possible. So it's great to have a cycle that you just throw everything in the machine. You can trust that that cycle's not going to overspin it or boil it in the washing machine.
Oh my goodness.
And that's the thing, is, you know, it comes back to investment pieces, and your activewear definitely these days is investment. So it's good to have, you know, a cycle that you can trust, use a detergent that you can trust, so there isn't like that terrible moment where you take it out the machine and
it's got like 50 shades lighter, because I like my stuff matching,
holes in it. Too many holes in it.
That too. Oh my goodness, no, I spend way too much money on activewear for it to be ruined after the first wash. But thank you very much. I think I've really learned a lot today, and I think at the end of the day, it is important, because this is the kind of wear that you use every single day, like I said to Alexis, to keep yourself healthy, because a healthy body is a healthy mind. And when you look good, you feel good, then you do good too.
Switch on to OMO Auto and LG. Perfect partners for all your laundry needs.